There are growing concerns about the conduct of Mumias East Member of Parliament Peter Salasya. Barely 3 months after a heated altercation with a rowdy crowd, the legislature finds himself in another controversy that could potentially jeopardize his political future. Salasya's latest incident involved him slapping an attendee at a function who had refused to follow his orders to sit down. Now, the video of this altercation has attracted the attention of authorities and has sparked comparisons between Salasya and past legislatures who faced similar controversies, ultimately leading to their downfall. One such example is former Nairobi Governor Kidero, who slapped an opponent, Rachel Shebesh, during his tenure. And former Nairobi Governor also Mike Sonko, who frequently resorted to insults when confronted by his adversaries.
You've completely gone off track, sir. You completely can't answer my question and now you're upset. You don't own a right to discuss my daughter? Okay, I've told you, typically upset you.
Both Kidero and Sonko paid the price for their actions, as they were unable to secure re-election. In this report, we will examine how Peter Salasya's political career appears to be unraveling during his first term in parliament. And we also be answering the question that many people are asking: is Peter Salasya setting up the stage for his own downfall? Let's find out.
Hello, my name is Chief Okuzo from Plug TV.
Now, Salasya is known for wearing different faces in public, ranging from a comedic persona to a no-nonsense demeanor. His no-nonsense attitude has frequently drawn attention, including the recent incident where he physically confronted an attendee at a burial ceremony who refused to comply with his demands.
Please time.
Now, this incident is just one in a series of episodes that have portrayed Salasya as a politician struggling to control his anger. A few months ago, he was caught on camera making threatening remarks about Bomet Women Representative Linet Toto for allegedly disrespecting Raila Odinga.
Wale vijana vidogo ambao wanatusi baba, kuna kengine kalichaguliwa kama kana pesa kama Peter Salasya, kanaitwa Toto, kanaongea tu kwa baba, tena kaweka mimba next week huko Kasarani.
Subsequently, Salasya was filmed engaging in a physical altercation with a man who had disrupted one of his speeches.
Kwa hivyo tunasema, kwa sababu mimi nasema hivi, lazima because agriculture
These actions have led many Kenyans to believe that Salasya has anger management issues that need to be addressed promptly. One concerned Kenyan remarked, Salasya should be tamed before it's too late. It seems like power has clouded his judgment. He is a ticking time bomb. Given his recurrent outburst of anger, some Kenyans are worried that Salasya has exposed a vulnerability that could be exploited by his political opponents. They fear that his adversaries might deliberately provoke him to commit acts of violence, which could result in legal consequences such as assault or even murder charges. That is, if things go worse, and we pray that things don't go worse. Now, questions arise about whether the judicial system would provide justice to the assaulted parties in such scenarios, especially judging by what happened shortly after Salasya was summoned by the police, where he went ahead and recorded a statement and he was released on a 50,000 Kenyan shillings bond. And immediately, while he was on his way going back home, he met with somebody, and at the end of the day, he still went ahead and threatened this person on road. That is Salasya for you.
Wewe ni mheshimiwa, fanya kazi yako. Wewe ni mheshimiwa, fanya kazi yako. Wewe fanya kazi yako.
Salasya's anger issues are reminiscent of those of former Nairobi governors Mike Sonko and Evans Kidero, both of whom lost their offices after violent altercation during their first terms. And you remember, most of these altercations involved women. Now, drawing parallel with these previous cases and considering that Salasya also had contentious encounter with a woman during his tenure, that is Linet Toto, Kenyans are urging him to learn from the mistakes of Kidero and Sonko. They fear that if he does not exercise restraint and control his anger, he may not secure a second term as a member of parliament. It's clear that women in the country receive significant attention, and the question remains, will Salasya survive to see a second term, especially judging by the fact that he too had confronted a woman in one of his speeches. And you can imagine Salasya going ahead to campaign and his opponents, having seen him confront Linet Toto, they come with the notion that this man doesn't respect women, he doesn't deserve our votes. Na nyinyi mnajua tu vile women are powerful. When they gather together, they cannot be stopped. With that notion, najua wanawake wanaweza gather pamoja waseme, this man doesn't respect women, and thus Salasya might lose his seat. His recurring anger issues have not only caught the authorities' attention, but have also prompted former Starehe Member of Parliament Charles Njagwa to call on him to address his anger problems as a leader.
Kuna watu wanapenda vurugu, mimi ni tofauti sana. Hakuna siku imefika mahali napigana. Lakini unajua kwa siasa sometimes unakujanga kwa function kama hii. Opponents wako wanatuma watu wakuje wavuruge kitu ya maana. Sometimes unashikwa na hasira kwa sababu wewe unafanya kitu noble kama hii. Mtu anakuja anapiga hizo box, hataki ufanye ile kitu unafanya. Unajua kila mtu binadamu ako na hasira. Kwa hivyo mimi simbebi na nasema Salasya, yani angalia tu ajue ni kiongozi. Sometimes hata ukiwa kwa hasira unaweza kucontrol kwanza ukiwa kwa public. Kwa sababu kila mtu ana hasira. Hata mimi kuna time nikiwa kwa function utapata kama sasa ule kijana alikuwa mlevi pale. Anataka kuharibu function, lakini sikumtandika kofi, nimemwambia tu atulie, tutamalizana. Kwa hivyo kama kiongozi, mbunge ambaye amechaguliwa aweze kujua kuishi na watu na kucontrol hasira yake. Yes.
Video leo si video ya kwanza kumuona akijihusisha kwenye vita, na Kenya wanadhani kwamba it's too much. Do you think maybe kwanza according to it's too much?
Siwezi kusema ni too much kwa sababu mimi siwezi kusema ni too much ama na misbehave. Watu wa Mumias watamuonesha 2027. Mimi nimekuwa mbunge najua. Watu wa Wasaulingi, kwa hivyo watu wa Mumias ndio watatuambia ama amepiga watu sana ama amefanya kazi ama watampeleka nyumbani. Na nimeongea na mheshimiwa Salasya mara mingi sana. Namwambia wewe fanya kazi, lakini lazima heshima yako ibaki kama kijana. Unaona kama sisi, kwa sababu kama mimi sasa hivi nilikuwa mbunge, nimeenda nikakuwa assistant minister. Yani kuna heshima mahali utaingia watu wakuone kama wewe sio mtu wa kuheshimiwa. Tumeongea naye mara mingi kwa sababu ni kijana mdogo, ameingia mahali nimekuwa, na ni vizuri kwa advice kwa sababu wengi ukichaguliwa mbunge unadhania dunia nzima imefunguka, lakini reality itamuhit wakati uchaguzi itakaribia. Yes.
Vile una mipango labda ya kumuongelesha tena?
Nikimuona, unajua ni mtu ya hapa pale na mimi ni mtu wa hii town. Kama ako Mumias leo siwezi muona, lakini kama ako Nairobi nitamtafuta tuongee kama vijana. Yes.
Wakenya wanasema kwamba labda anahitaji usaidizi.
Usaidizi ya nini?
Labda wengine anasema ana hasira sana.
Si that's when nimesema tutamuongelesha kama vijana wenzake. Na yeye ajue yeye ni kiongozi, amechaguliwa. Aweze, hata sisi tunakuanga na hasira, hata mimi karibu nikasirike hapa. Lakini najua kucontrol kwa sababu mimi ni kiongozi na mimi ni role model na sitaki kufanya vitu zingine za aibu kama hizo. Yes.
At the end, we are asking, do you think Salasya will survive to see the second term as a member of parliament, ama he is a one-term MP? Leave your thoughts on our comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.